Welcome back everyone, my name's Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wasteland 3. Where we left off last time, we just picked up Iron Cordite, we killed just a ton of mercenaries and some lethal frogs. We're now going to head to the bazaar. I did find out how to get Scotchmo.
Red alert! Red alert! The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots! Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you! We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
It's not necessarily you have to talk to the bartender, you have to do a quest to get a cook. First, you have to get the ramen cook from the bazaar. I did try to talk to the bartender and then go back to the base in between videos. It did not work. So that is not what we need to do. And then I looked it up because I was sort of annoyed that we wasted that time. And you need the cook to get Scotchmo. That's what you need to do. Which is this guy here, Masato.
Hot noodles.
But first I'm going to talk to Long John here. For all that it might be swaddled in dirty, mismatched fabric, this figure is clearly anything but human. At your approach, it straightens with a creak of rusted gears and presses a palm to the Nixon mask over its face.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
He scratches behind his mask's plastic ear. His shirt shifts to reveal a coil device on his chest, an impressive-looking piece of tech.
That's a robot shocker. Implant yourself with that and you can stun robots and stall cars at a distance. Probably have to kill them to get it, but it'd be good to have.
Let's bait him outside. He is a synth and we need to kill him. We met someone outside the bazaar who said they needed to talk to you.
Did you now? That's... They say what they need to talk to me about?
They didn't say. They just said they traveled a long way and they need to see you.
Okay, I trust you. You all seem like a good-natured bunch. Why not, right? I'll meet you outside near the buried church steeple.
Okay, let's go do this. And then we'll do Masato's quest. So we're really going to do the whole bazaar before we can get Scotchmo because we have to. The ramen is at the lowest level of the bazaar after like a dozen fights. So really we don't have a choice. I don't know where the church steeple is, so let's see if we can find this guy. Well, I say guy loosely. Oh.
DJ RIP is back! Are you
There he
all
is.
listening? This one is for the newly in love. Hope your heart's not gonna bleed too much. Ow!
Forgot how cold it is out here. Now, where's the varmints you were talking about?
Sorry, Long John, this needs to be done.
What? What are you talking about? Don't frighten an old man like that.
He didn't even have a combat. Well, that doesn't feel good. We got a Tricky Dicky mask, which has just a ton of armor. 11 armor? Holy crap. We have the head, we have the EMP cylinder, some ammo, and a rattler. That mask has 11 armor? It looks 100% incredibly stupid, but 11 armor for a helmet at this point of the game is huge. That's like power armor level helmet. Oh shit, there's a thing here. Why can I never hit? Go punch it. Do a good job. Also soak up the hit if we fail to kill it before the end of this turn. You can't hit anything, so don't care about you. Really? I should move forward one step. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, that's the end of her AP because she opened up combat. If I'm gonna move up, I might as well move up 4 to get Stormer. Oh, there's another one coming in. I wonder if it's gonna come into range. It definitely came into range. We need to move up there. There's a possibility we can do this. It's not a good possibility, but nope, it's gonna blow up. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no one died. How was that awesome? We definitely failed to kill either of them, didn't get any experience for that, and took a bunch of damage. That is the opposite of awesome. We spectacularly failed. Oh well. It's fine. So our armor now is weird. So if we look at our characters, we have 8 armor on our main character, 13 on our assault rifle person, makes sense, 13 on our SMG person, also fine, 11 on Lucia, that's also fine, and then 27 on Cordite, who has more armor than any other 2 characters in our group put together. Doesn't matter what combination of characters. Back to the interior, we do have his head to give to Wolf for the ongoing quest to, you know, kill synths, because we're kind of being bad people. And now we have to do the bazaar. Let's go talk to Masato, and then we'll do the whole upstairs and we'll head downstairs.
Guns.
The man before you is moving so fast he's nearly a blur as he dashes from pot to pot on his stoves, stirring one, tasting another. As you approach, he stops his cooking to turn his undivided attention to you.
My friends, you saw that explosion too? Horrible! Such a waste of good pork. And human life, of course. But don't
Nobody
worry,
cares about that.
Masato is here to offer aid and succor. Have you seen anything this delicious?
He holds a steaming hot bowl in front of you, filled to the brim with some kind of noodles. That looks amazing, may we?
Yes, yes! Be my guest! After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful.
He hands you the bowl, which turns out to be a mix of noodles and pork, which is filling and quite delicious. He watches you eat it with a hopeful
A
grin.
man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friends, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing. The great pre-war delicacy. The rarest of rare magics. Instant ramen noodles. I hope one day I will perfect my recipe to recreate them. But enough about me. How can I be of service?
Ranger HQ could use a chef like you.
Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position? A full kitchen of my own?
Yeah.
My friends, that is quite the offer you're making me. However, the thing is, I am here for a reason. I've been trying to recreate the pre-war recipe of instant ramen noodles. The ones I've tasted before were found in the warrens underneath this place, and I'm hoping there are more to be found here.
The cook starts to fidget, despair painting his face as he loses his usual buoyant composure.
The warrens aren't safe. I can't venture down there. But you must understand, it is as if my body is made of ramen. If you go down in the warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy.
Can I see your wares?
Naturally. My store is always open to you, my friends.
He's got some drugs, and some cigarettes, and some alcohol, and then just some snacks, including a hobo dog. You can really taste the hobo. Ew.
Fill her up, barkeep. I'll tell you.
Alright, let's go grab some other quests. So we got the noodle
You hear the
quest.
stories about the killer clip?
Now who are these beauty?
This woman's shocking purple hair and ridiculously voluptuous form make her stand out from the average Wastelander. She looks like she dropped in from a different time and place.
Hey there, Eidolon. You look better every time I see you. How's show business?
Ah, Marshal Quan. As charming as ever. And you brought your most beautiful friends to Eidolon's Chick Flicks Theater, I see. Aren't you all a sight for sore eyes, honey lips?
You show movies here?
Movies? Oh no, sweetheart. We deal in real flesh and blood shows.
Okay.
Ah, sugar plums. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, I'm so happy you walked into mine. You look like strapping, helpful hunks. Wouldn't you love to help out our little Eidolon?
Sure. What can we do to help?
Oh, my heroes. So here's the rub. The Chicks Flicks theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. But we are running low on material. I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't afford your gorgeous asses. I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material.
There's pay involved, right?
In any currency you want, baby. Monetary and otherwise. Trust me.
Where would we get this fresh material?
I know where to find some old movie reels. We've got good tech in here. So between some creative editing and a little bit of improvisation, I can produce our next masterpiece.
Alright. We're in. Where do we find these movie reels?
So it's easy as a slice of apple pie. The Monster Army used to live in a pre-war luxury bunker. Apparently their monster outfits were inspired by the movies they watched in there. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years, so it should be simple. And hey, I know any resistance you meet won't be a problem for such beautiful and powerful people. Good luck out there, sweeties.
Can we ask you some questions?
Anytime, gorgeous.
Nah. We're good on those.
Back again soon. Those asses are too beautiful to stay
Go
going.
ahead, take a picture. It'll
There
last
is
longer.
Ella
Can
Ripples,
we be honest here?
Officer Six,
This right
Sarah
here is
Guns,
the man of your
Gilded
dream.
Bird, and
I just want
Pole
you to
Ruby.
know what you see right here is yours for the taking.
Not that the bazaar's not perfectly safe, but, well, you know, just talk to Flap.
Been here for hours.
Talk to our boss if you're here to help.
I can't believe we missed the sale of Piscatelli's.
let's go see the...
Oh, wow! Are you Rangers?
Yes.
I haven't seen any of you guys since I left, in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen any Rangers in a while. Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome! I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour?
Sure.
Really? Okay. This way. Okay, I'll start. Welcome to
A lovingly rendered scene of the Scottish Highlands flickers in 16 pixelated colors on the screen of the computer. A polyphonic chorus of peeps forms into a Gaelic tune as you read the title of the game, Bard's Tale 4, Barrows Deep. Let's play it. You encounter fiendish cults, solve devious puzzles, and compose magical songs, but one challenge defeats you. The game ends with an epithet. You've been killed by 99 berserkers.
This is a surfboard. I don't know what surf is, and what boards have to do with it, but this looks well loved. It has property of MF on it. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.
Alright, so we got a hat, Lincoln's hat, for the man who fought for the little guy. The last known copy of Wasteland 4, the cover is signed with the initials BF. Nice. The Mighty Mitt used high-tech sensors to give ultra-dimensional control to those brave enough to enter the virtual world. I think... Is that a Nintendo Power Glove? Hang on. Kinda looks like one. This display case contains an energy weapon that's been fitted with a highly sophisticated pre-war scope. It looks masterfully crafted and carefully maintained. Let's take the weapon. We got the Megascope. You carefully lift the glass and take the weapon. So the Megascope is a sniper rifle that does Robot damage, looks like. Yeah, robots, vehicle, synth, less damage to humans, animals, and mutants. Inside his glass confinement, Tarjan bears his rictus grin to the world, an eye cracked, the other throbbing like a flesh wound. There's a conspicuous red button. Beside it are the words, "Press here to receive fortune." Let's insert a Tarjan token. Tarjan doesn't move, but something about him feels more alive. You feel a tingle on the back of your neck as a note emerges from the slot below his torso, inscribed with a calligraphic lettering. Cream cheese wontons were invented in San Francisco circa 1956. This throne was once coveted by many, as whoever would sit upon it would be king of the Wasteland. It's not the Iron Throne, but it is a throne. Broken slicer dicer. The robot slumps in place, eaten by rust, almost lifeless save for the faint pinpoint glow of its pupils. 1 second. Oh, I have sneezes today. Let's grab a nerd stuff point and fix this thing up. Try to fix the robot. For a moment, the machine comes to a mockery of staggering life, hissing rusted pistons, creaking within its carapace, then it sags back on its pedestal, clearly beyond salvaging. However, it did shift slightly, allowing you to take a closer look at its parts. Learn what you can from its carapace. An inscription on the back of the robot reveals its serial number and place of origin. This slicer dicer came all the way from Arizona. You also find some words scratched onto the robot's chassis, probably by one of its own blades. Cochise is dead, I am free. Inspect the legs. The limbs are a madness of gunshot wounds and blunt trauma, evidence perhaps of encounters with raiders and whatever else haunts the wastelands. Hey, you functional? It clacks in reply, an uneven staccato noise, its head twitching like a clockwork bird that has forgotten the trick of realism. A hiss of black smoke unravels from the paneling of its throat. Kick the robot. The machine scissors forward at the blow, sudden and savage, shoulders rolling, somewhere in the circuitry of its brain. It probably still believes it has arms and blades. The poor slicer dicer. There are 2 other games. Eat your way through the maze but don't get caught by the poltergeists. Defend the Earth against aliens and space debris. Before the war, people probably used these to ride ocean waves, probably for transportation. The famous arcade game where you clean up the streets with your fists. I wonder if that's Double Dragon or Fists of Fury, or... So we know that this is... Oh wait, hang on, there's a container. There's Pac-Man, and then there's Space Invaders.
Made it past Telluride today. Found a guy there who sold me some rat jerky. There's a caravan heading for Boulder, and I'm going to try to tag along. Colorado's cold and kind of scary, but there's treasure here too. That guy with the rat jerky, he had like 6 or 7 3DO cartridges just lying around his shack. When I asked him how much for the set, he looked at me like I was crazy. Practically gave them away. You know what? Leaving Arizona might be the best thing that ever happened to me.
There's also a VR machine we missed. The VR device is a bulky, cumbersome conglomeration of thick wires and dented shapes. Put on the headset. The helmet doesn't quite fit right. It slopes and slouches across your face, putting the alignment of your nose at risk. Text starts scrolling across the darkness, banding your eyes. Select entrance. The display stutters, then moves sluggishly at first. The camera pans across a large entrance carved into a mountainside. The tunnel is blanketed in complete darkness. After a few moments, the feed cuts. Checkpoint Alpha. The camera moves along a road towards a military checkpoint. Camouflage figures stand with their backs to you. They turn to you, but their faces are cloaking in shadows. Their forms dissolve into polygons before the word rebooting flashes twice. How about hiking trail? The camera sweeps around behind the security checkpoint. There it moves up an innocuous trail, the path nearly hidden in snow. As you move across it, the trail starts to waver under your feet. A signpost floats up to the surface. It reads, Error. Command. The camera blinks into a room with high-tech equipment. Every single screen reads, A strange game, in blinking letters. Figures move in the shadows, turning towards you. One by one, the screens change to error, error. You are an unauthorized user. An alarm blares and the feed cuts out. Read the error logs. Dear user, please be informed this VR headset is designed to be used only in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Usage outside the Cheyenne Mountain complex will activate security measures that may show up as content glitches. I see. You remove the helmet and blink against the glare of the world. It is now making an annoying buzz.
Get your protective gear!
So we can buy armor and weapons here, but let's go talk to Flab.
Come, speak with Flab.
Hi, Flab.
Children of the desert. What wonderful music they make. What do you want of Jacob the Magnificent? This splendid, wonderful...
The corpulent man standing before you spits out a set of fake Dracula teeth and wipes his mouth.
What is this foolishness?
Let's never mind with the acts, shall we? Rangers, I am so sorry you had to witness that horrible exploding pig. Truth is, you do not find us at the best of times.
What is with the Dracula act?
Do not judge harshly, my friends. We hold on to our rituals of the past to try to remember our long-lost strength. It may strike you as pathetic, but it gives us much-needed comfort.
How can you be so calm about exploding pigs?
I am calm because I must be, friend. So is the burden of leadership. But you are right. This place is under assault. Something, someone, some horrible unknown thing is roaming the warrens below us. People have been disappearing. Not to mention the pigs loaded with explosives running amok. You are the Patriarch's Rangers, yes? If he trusts you, so can I. Nothing we've done has helped, so your arrival could not be more fortuitous. We need your help to combat this threat.
Unknown horrors require some hazard pay. Upfront hazard pay.
Wonderful. I can't fully trust a person unless they're honest, and money is the most honest of all. Of course, here is some extra upfront pay, with more due when you return. Good luck.
Thank you, Flab. When we were outside, we ran into raiders dressed as clowns. Could that be related to these attacks?
Raiders dressed as clowns? I see everything makes sense now. The makeup on the pigs, the horrible deaths. That explains who is behind these attacks.
You know those clowns?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Los Payasos are one of the wild gangs that escaped the Patriarch's control. Disorganized, uncontrollable, but dangerous. If there is something you care about, their joy is to watch that thing burn. If it is Los Payasos down there, we truly need your help. They would not hesitate to kill every living thing in my home in the most unspeakable ways. We won't be safe until every lost payaso is dead.
We'll be back.
The bazaar will be waiting.
So that's what our goal is now.
Doc says I got the pox. Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya. Why,
Dr.
hello.
Cold Cuts.
Name's Hirsch. Lev Hirsch. But you can just call me Dr. Cold Cuts. What do you need?
Why is your name Cold Cuts?
Oh, used to be the veterinarian/butcher here back in the day. Learned all about how the body works by carving up meat. Animal meat, of course. When Doc Kessler passed, well, I inherited the position.
That sounds safe.
Ah, the self-medicating sort. Sure, take a look.
I'm gonna take all those. And not a lot else. Let's go to the weapon store because I'm hoping to find some grenades and rockets because we need some more of those.
Guns sanctified with blood.
I like how we went behind the counter, but whatever. The woman has scars all over her body, marks that speak of acid burns and shrapnel damage. Her eyes are scarred and blind, yet she turns to you as you approach.
Heartbeats that I don't recognize. Come closer, strangers. The sanctified Piscatelli crafts weapons of all sorts for those in need. And she can read that you are very much in need.
Those scars, are they from your work with weapons?
Have you ever loved something so deeply that it gouges loose all the fears you might have possessed? No. If so, you would know what these scars are. Benediction. Sanctification.
Oh, okay. What you got for sale?
Certainly.
Alright, so she does have frag grenades. Let's first of all, they're expensive. I should maybe not use them as freely as I do, but whatever. We're gonna grab those, and also the rockets. Also expensive. Let's sell all of our junk. And there's definitely some better weapons than we currently have here. Like the army revolver. And I think the Perkle Model 85 sniper rifle. And I'm pretty sure the SWAT rifle's better. I'm willing to bet that most of these weapons are just straight up better. We do have a law rocket launcher though. Do we spend money to buy weapons? Or do we just wait till we get them? What's the Emancipator? Auto shotgun. Interesting, that's a lot of damage. Some madman adapted a shotgun into a pistol format. It delivers the stopping power, but hang on tight. I mean, I'm kind of curious about that, to be honest. Do we even have any shotgun? Yeah, we have 79 shotgun shells. You know what? I've never tried it. Let's try it out. We'll grab a couple shotgun shells, not too many. 40 should be fine. We've got a decent amount of other ammo. So I think we'll leave that there for now. We won't buy anything else just
for my
yet.
shotgun. For a shotgun? What's the point?
Let's give her the Emancipator shotgun. Because I think it'll be entertaining, mostly. What time are we at? We're at half an hour, so we're gonna
I wish they served chicory here.
jump downstairs. We'll look around this first little area, because we can, and then we'll call it a video, probably. This is mostly a talking video. There's a lot of quests to pick up, and we did a quest, sort of. We did half a quest, I guess, more accurately. Pig feed is in the process of being prepared. Their diet seems to consist of aging crops and other leftover vegetables.
Hey now, stay away from the cages.
Fine, I won't open the cage then. Jeez. Yoink. Stealing your beer. DJ Rip.
Hey, welcome to the house of DJ RIP! I take it you're here for the giveaway contest!
Yes.
Alright, we're live in 3, 2, alright everybody! It's time for another round of DJ RIP's Believe It or Not! We have some new faces for you today. Hey, introduce yourselves to our audience.
We're the Rangers.
The Rangers of Colorado! Get ready for the question, but first, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, the fabulous Chick Flicks Theater. Come see their shows, come again, then leave satisfied. Now, your question. In the year 1984, a giant marshmallow man attacked the city of New York. Believe it or not?
Not.
Correct! The giant marshmallow man was fictional, folks. No matter how many times he pops from the movies into my nightmares. Anyway, here is your reward, fine folks. And for our listeners, this one is for all you sinners out there.
Who are you?
DJ RIP in the house! Basement. I'm the Bazaar's resident jockeyer of discs and spinner of plates, here to entertain the masses.
Why are you down here?
Used to have my booth up above, but they told me my sounds were bothering the fine folks doing their shopping. No skin off my teeth there. As long as I have my music, I'm fine wherever. Some creepy shit going on around here, though. Those weird sounds coming from the Warrens ain't helping me focus on my work. Hopefully Flab can figure it out.
Alright.
Alright.
Fair enough. Frankenstein.
Whoa! Shit, sorry. You startled me. I'm a little on edge. Was kept up all night by laughter. Just creepy, high-pitched laughter coming from deep in the Warrens. Do you know what that's like? Do you?
How did that exploding pig get upstairs?
I don't know. I was just trying to do my job. Something started squealing outside the door, and I opened it to see what it was. Then this pig ran past me and went straight up the stairs, oinking like a wolf man had his arm up his ass. I don't know. Man, I don't know. It's not like the job training covers exploding pigs. You feel me, man? I don't know, man. This security door is staying locked now. First people start disappearing, and now this shit? Used to be safe down here.
Flab asked us to investigate the Warrens.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he mentioned he was sending down a team. I thought there'd be more of you, though. Anyway, you're clear to go through. Good luck.
Alright, let's move on. There are waste wormlings in this room that we can clearly see. At least 2 of them. We could probably clear these 2 out. Get the room stuff and then follow the video there. Just move up to here, where we have some cover. Everyone else can kind of get into range with their weapons, including Cordite especially. And then we'll open up with a shot. We'll also quick save in case there's more enemies that join the fight. Okay, I'm mostly curious to see how the shotgun does. I mean, we could shoot probably straight through both of them. Let's give it a try. That critical hit did a lot of damage. We can probably save some ammo by punching this thing to death. Unless we miss entirely. Come on, dude. Oh, maybe. Not quite. It is bleeding. Should we waste ammo? I guess we should just use the SMG. There we go. I'm not sure what's the cheapest ammo. Something's wrong. We're not out of combat yet. Alrighty. So there's definitely another one. Ow. We missed entirely. Cordite, come punch it. Still not quite dead, eh? Alright, well. There we go, now we're out of combat. So it looks like Lucia leveled up, and so did Elira. Although they might have leveled up before and I just didn't notice, but that's fine. Awareness for her. Save her points. She uses assault rifles, right? Use that double tap, and it's pretty good. It makes the... If you check the same target twice in a row with an assault rifle, the second hit is always critical. Which is pretty nice. Now that she has the shotgun, I might start boosting her coordination instead. Although, to be fair, I think she'll be going back to revolvers pretty quick as well. Kinda want to just keep boosting up her survival skill. Although barter's... Actually, barter's not that important. We're good enough on barter, I think. closer we to a level on our other characters. Mostly Iron Cordite. He is getting there. I need that perk that he has for level 10. Brawling. We got a dragon ornament for our car. That's fancy. But that's going to be it for now. I think we're going to call it here. I'm just going to take a quick glance into this room. There's nothing here, so maybe we'll keep looting for another second or two. Until we find another fight area, and then we'll stop. Because we don't really have time for a whole nother fight, depending on how many people are in it, but mostly don't have time for another fight. There's a parking meter. Oops. We got a silver coin from it. Okay, very clearly there's a fight behind this door. We can see Piasso tricksters talking, so we're gonna call it here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.